Hello, this is Jenna Roberts with Present Path Tarot, and today we're going to be looking at the Invisible Order Oracle deck. Watching them, watching us. Very cool. And it's beautiful. It's got a nice little box that it comes with. I got interested in Daniel Martin Diaz because of this deck. I saw this on an Instagram. A guy I was dating said, "Hey, I think you'd like this." And I was like, oh my goodness, I do. I love the inside of the box. Has this his symbol, Daniel Martin Diaz, beautiful. And I just really appreciate his very alchemical style. So we have a box in the box, and we have the Invisible Order Oracle with an explanation of the different meanings of the cards, but not images, except for, it looks like an image in the, ooh, very nice, secret being an image in the back. I saw this, and I'm not a big Oracle deck person. If you know my channel, you know I'm not a big Oracle person. But I saw this and I was like, oh girl, I gotta have it. So these decks that are that he uses as his publisher are similar to the Pagan Otherworlds deck. And these boxes seem like you want to pull them from here. Now this longer box does work that way, but often you want to push them from here and then pull, because it just pushes them past the tabs. Little trick. So, ooh, very excited about this. I did flip throughs of his other decks, but this is the deck that I was like, I have to own that deck. So, Invisible Order Oracle. Yes, I'm so excited. Time travel. Confusion with the Tower of Babel classic image. Circular spiral up. And it's interesting because confusion in language is, it's very, if you've ever been a foreigner in a country, you know what that means. Expect us. Very, and you, like, kind of cool little spirit beings down in here. I love this. I'm so excited. Watching them. I just want to make a horror film based on that image. Arrival, another great great horror film vibe. I bet this man likes a good horror film. Enchantment. This reminds me of the show Essex Serpent, which I loved. It was so good. Collective. Interesting thing, if you ever have a mob chasing after you, or a mob situation, yell out one person's name that you think many people would have, like Chris, or my name, Jennifer, into the audience, and they will stop because it snaps their mob mentality. Enlightenment. Just beautiful. Portal. Magnetism. I like the sort of qigong hands thing happening here. Also, there's a thing called heart coherence you should check out that looks a lot like this, that's talking about the energy of how our hearts unite naturally without even being in love, just humans. Reckoning. Very much judgment card kind of vibe here. Source. A factory. I'll admit, I'm a big word nerd and I don't know what a factory means, but it's in a factory. Foreboding. Similar vibe to the Judgment Light card. Omen. This is definitely a deck for the spooky side. It's more than an omen. That's more than an omen going on there. A raven's an omen. A fleet of fighters. A whole different vibe. Infernal. Confluence. I mean, if you ever swim on a confluence, it's pretty magical. I live in Oregon where there's lots of opportunities for that. Disruptor. Ooh. Nice. Yell out someone's name, buddy. Yell out someone's name. Post-human. Oh my gosh, I love this. We have classic line drawings, not made by AI, intermingled with like an alchemical look with a modern technology. Oh, so many. Talk about confluence. This card right here is a confluence of multiple styles of art into one, and I'm here for it. Gatekeepers. Cool. psychotronics. Very cool. Makes me think of like psychedelics, but psychotronics. What would the difference be? I mean, he's meditating. Stop them. There is a darkness to this deck that I do appreciate. It's not going to be for the faint of heart to read. I'm not bringing this out at events, but I will bring it out for friends who can handle the darkness. And there's an interesting thing. I'm going to lay out all this deck because I'm seeing an interesting theme similarity with what's happening in the deck on the bottom. You know, there's a town and people are running in another card, and I'm excited to lay them all out and see how they overlap and where does this figure show up? How often does this figure show up and what is his thing? Mind control, I mean, yeah. May as well say 24-hour news on his hand. Surveillance. This interesting how it's this antique thing with concerns we're sharing today. With the worries we have right now. Disclosure with an alien with the creepy dudes. Nice. Nice. Hypnosis. Similar to the Enlightened card. So I love that this is reflecting the Enlightened card, but it's hypnosis. So is she enlightened or is she under hypnosis? And that it feels and looks similar, but it's not the same thing. Conjure. Conjure up something. Shapeshifter. It'll be interesting to see the book with this. Remote viewer. Psychometry is another name for remote viewing. I like to teach that as well. It's really fun to do as an activity as a group. Just put something in a box and see who can guess what's in the box. But I do teach it a little bit more than that. So again, we have this people running from a town. We've had that in multiple cards now. So it's going to be fun to lay all these out and kind of see what the different messages are. We've had mobs in multiple cards. Moral panic. This is definitely a deck of the times we're in with the concerns we're sharing. So entropy is interesting to me because the guy I'm dating has the word entropy written in basically ones and zeros of source code because he's a software architect. And it's slowly dissolving and getting mushy. And I'm like, well, what did you expect? You put the word entropy on your back. And of course it got mushy over time. That's what entropy is about. Careful what you tattoo yourself with. He likes it though. It's great. Obelisk. I don't really get obelisks. This might make me more curious about them. Witch hunt. Yep. Freaky. It's a problem. Introspection. System. Nice. Again, that sort of factory vibe that's been in some of the other cards. Anonymous. This reflects to me to the underground group as well. Anxiety. Possession. Interesting, because is she possessing this or is it possessing her? And that's the question of possession. Phenomenon. It's a great movie. I had a weird thing happen real quick. Sorry. At the theater, the second time that the light comes towards John Travolta in the movie Phenomenon, the screen broke right as the light touches him. And it felt like we all got hit and we thought that was the end of the movie. And we're like, everyone applauded. We're like, that was creative. And we got free tickets for another movie because the projector had broken back when that could happen. Watchtower. AI. Nice. I love the classic art with an AI theme. Loving it. Propaganda. This is such a sign of our times kind of deck. Perfect. Ominous. Yep. And interesting, they're running towards it now rather than away. Very interesting. And secret. Delicious deck. Slightly wider than a normal deck. Smaller. And has a nice feel to it. Yep, I love it. It's slippy in the ways I like, and it makes a pretty pattern. Ooh, makes a pretty pattern when you spread it. So please subscribe, like, and follow Present Path Tarot for other flip-throughs and maybe some more movie videos if I can motivate on that. And go check out Daniel Martin Diaz. And also, if you enjoy this beautiful ring that I'm wearing today, this is a local Portland artist called Wild by Design, and I will include her deets in the comments just to support her. I don't get anything from it. I just think it's a beautiful ring, and I'm very excited to support a local artist. So thanks for, and the nails are from Target, not that exciting. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, let me know what you think about the different meanings of these card words in this oracle deck. Thanks.